strong. I think he did everything he could to follow the deferred. Again, he's got another charge pending, but he does enjoy the presumption of innocence. And that case, again, is not resolved. And I don't want to go any further into that because there's really no reason. It's the presumption of innocence, but it's because of that case is the catalyst, and it did not involve his daughter. It's because of that case we're here for this. And it had not been for that, I know he would have successfully completed this agreement. So what's the need to protect the public? Well, now he's not around his daughter. And it's basically just him and working, but he's not an alcoholic. He's not a drug user. He's a hardworking man, pays his taxes and supports anything he can with regard to his daughter's success. And so, Your Honor, the only thing that I can think of is I know anger management. I understand what it is. I understand what the assessment is, but sometimes I think the domestic violence assessment, which is much different, and usually that entails fall through. It also entails that the therapist needs to see the criminal complaint and as much documents as they can see. And I think sometimes that assessment may be something that may be more forthcoming or can see if there is any issues there, because it was his daughter. And they are in a domestic relationships and the definition of it. So I think that assessment, I think it's much more in depth. And I think the anger management assessment, while it's good and it can assist, I think that the domestic violence, I think it not only covers anger management, I think it covers a whole litany of things with regard to being a father and how you act. And yes, if you get frustrated also, I think you get frustrated, you don't throw lumber although I've had many times growing up where maybe my father wasn't right, but I certainly had things like that happen as well, where he was.
And that wasn't right, Mr. Davis.
Well,
that was abuse.
No, I love my father and it made me a very successful person. He never hit me, but he would say, get going, pick it up. He never hit or hit me with any lumber or anything, but he was very